Goedenavond, dames en heren op de grote televisie. Welcome to Assembly. We were in the Scene Lounge and we have just watched the PC demo compo, or the demo compo, or the compo, or the everything. And I am here again with some friends. I have Rimina, Dieper, and a person who will now say it's his show.
Hello, and welcome to Frankie's show.
That hurt for you, didn't it?
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you. And welcome to the Assembly 2019 show.
Excellent. So, the entries, but I always like to start with first impressions as our special guest here, Dieper.
Yeah.
Yeah, so come on. Give us your overall thoughts on the demo compo. Was it cool? Was it nice? Was it hot? Was it not?
Yeah. Quite a lot of newcomers, at least.
Newcomers are good.
In my opinion, yeah.
There is always a place for firsties. Newcomers are good, and while there is a focus on size coding in the last year with 1K, 4K, 64K, a demo is still the easier to do because you don't have to care about anything.
Yeah. And overall, I think pretty much of the greetings scenes in the first half of the productions.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty nice greeting scenes.
Cool.
Lots of effort put.
Mm-hmm. Rimina.
Into those.
Yeah, there were a lot of effort put on the demos this year, and quite a lot of newcomers, as you said.
Mm-hmm.
And like last year, I think we could actually divide the compo into different
mm-hmm.
teams. It would be the first tees or second demos,
Yes.
and then the funny ones like Leipää, and then the latter part of the compo with a bit more maybe
The big ones.
yeah.
Truck, a big one.
Are you calling me fat?
Yes.
Maybe, but we love you.
Okay. Actually, I just received a message. That's why I was looking at my phone, and I thought that perhaps something was the matter because that was the problem earlier. So I missed the question. What am I supposed to comment on that I liked? Is it the whole thing? Or
The whole
just
thing,
demo
yes.
combo?
We're now doing the whole thing, and like for truck specs, be short.
Right. It kind of came out, especially in the last compostudio that we did, how much the Scene Lounge is beneficial and how unique it is to Assembly, and that it is one of the things that Assembly having it makes it slightly better in some cases than Revision, because you can come here, you can visit with people, you can work on things, and that's something that is missing from the larger parties just because there is something going on all the time. It's true if you're an organizer, there's something going on all the time at Assembly as well, but it's something that people might consider coming to Assembly because you can learn and do more.
True. Well, what we've seen, as said, that's where all the firsties come in, and we've discussed this outside of the hall. Is that while people comment on Assembly and being the gamers and the blah blah and the me, it is where people who only play games can see the other stuff again, as you said, doing the screen by the gargantuous screen.
Yeah, there was no room whatsoever for. I mean, that's why I had to come back in here. I could not watch the demos on the gargantuan screen, and this is a problem we want to have.
Yeah, indeed.
We want to have more productions. We want to also have an audience, and this is a huge audience for folks. If you want to have something in front of people, this is absolutely a place to release your demo, or your 64K, or your 4K, or your 1K, or your music. Can I continue through all the rest of these?
I made
Yes,
I made an old school demo.
You did. Old school. Yes. We should mention that. You made an old school demo.
Yeah. Why not? But about the PC demo compo, I think it was a bit similar to the last year compo, but there was no big stars like ASD Fairlight, but Orange seems to do demo every 20 years now, so we have to wait a bit.
Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure assembly will keep going for a while, so they can have a second comeback.
Yeah.
All right.
Definitely.
There was some commentary that I just viewed. I think we're getting a little jaded. Some of us are. We're forgetting how amazing it is for all of these things to actually take place, and for this to be actually possible. There were people that were actually saying that they were disappointed. And then others were saying, no, thank you for everything, that everybody that produced something. And that's where we should be going. And if you are sitting at home and you're not participating, or if you're here and you're just showing up and consuming, that's not the point.
Yeah.
And yes, this is me saying that. Yes, that's not the point.
Don't be too self-critical.
Oh no,
Like,
because
do
you're
stuff,
always
release stuff, get better.
You are
learn.
your worst self-critic, and if you want to wait for something to be as good as ASD or Fairlight before you release something, then you'll be very depressed, because you need to.
And you never release anything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Deeper.
One point about the newbie demos was that there was quite a lot of nice effects. And
Shall we go through a few of those firsties?
yeah, let's start with the poop.
Yes. Yes. 100% recycled.
Yeah,
You
brought
had
down
notes on every demo, so I'm going to come to you on every demo.
each party poop repeat. That's the
Okay.
I think
that
that's,
summarizes the demo.
Yeah, that's it. It's a Fairlight demo. Fairlight CNCD demo. Yep.
Microwave burger made me hungry. I've been party coding, polishing our productions.
It was. I really loved that when the demo was done, you heard the ding of the microwave. That was that's the final polishing touch that they do 5 minutes before the deadline. Like, I need to end funny, and then you get a ding, and it's ready.
Happy poop in the
Happy pooping.
tunnel.
Second one from the Royal Belgian Beer Squadron, Kuva Cassetti, which was a firstie from one of the Belgian guys here. Says, okay, I want to do some GL coding, GPU coding, and just got a tutorial and released.
It had a really nice theme. It stuck with it, and
Yeah. I think it was like the only
really good
really
firstie.
true synthwave, because we have had a lot of synthwave-ish things in the music compos, and there were some demos and inputs which did the color, but this was the only one that was like pure synthwave only,
indeed.
which deserves a point.
Made with 80s Python. And first time GPU coding.
Yes.
Yeah, that was nice.
Truck.
Amiga ball.
And the Amiga ball actually. Yes.
I gave him the hint to get some extra votes in to put an Amiga ball in, because that's always good.
Except when it backfires and people take points away because it has an Amiga ball.
Yeah, but there are more giving it.
Yeah, well, yeah.
We good?
I think well put together the synthwave scene. Doesn't matter if you saw it long, in case it's done well.
It was nice. Ego Trip 8, the third one.
I need to find out from Bonefish. I need to find out who is here from Eastgate, because Eastgate made one of my. There's a.
It's
old
actually a
Eastgate
remote
demo.
entry.
I'm sorry.
It's actually a.
Oh, darn it! Because
Yeah.
I remember there was an Eastgate demo called Anger from back in the day, and actually the music in it was a remake of one of Bass Cadet's earlier tracks. So
Right.
yeah, I was like, oh, look, somebody's here at Assembly from Eastgate. Commentary on the demo, I liked it, but I would have liked it even more if I could have met some of the guys from Eastgate.
Okay, yes.
So next time, be here.
Yes, please come.
Okay.
I think it had a cool greeting scene. I don't remember it properly. Clean design and then
It was very clean and sharp, and it never really got boring for me. Wait.
I liked the effect that where when the yellow things hit the blue rotating Eastgate logo.
Yeah.
But there perhaps was a bit of a pacing issue with it. There were maybe a few things that they're going on. I will now put the microphone away.
Lines intersecting the meshes and generating particles. That was beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fourth one was Meet Mr. Internet.
That was mesmerizing, kind of.
My notes are in Dutch because I can't find the English. Mr. Internet is for Die Road because suddenly I saw like the shape of a grasshopper in all the things on screen. So for me now, Mr. Internet is a grasshopper.
Okay. Cool interpretation.
Yes.
Yeah, indeed.
Do you know if it was missing some things? Because there were certain things in that indicated to me that there was supposed to be some additional content. And I wondered if perhaps on our small screen we didn't see things that they saw on the big screen.
No. You see all the things here.
I think it was a pity there was the black screen in the end.
Yeah.
But
It was black screen with some border effects, but yeah.
yeah, it made me to notice that the music is okay.
The music was really okay.
Yeah.
Like I said, it was really mesmerizing demo.
Yeah.
And well presented the title screen,
Yes.
HU Main.
I thought it was a tribute to someone, and that's why I was wondering, but perhaps it wasn't.
I have no knowledge about that.
Fifth one was Gambler, rotating poker chips with bullets and clouds.
Yeah, and translucent dices.
I think the Mario Kart's bullet scene was a bit disconnected. It was nice, but a bit disconnected, especially from the last casino scene. I didn't find the connection between the bullet.
But it has had this kind of German flyby vibe with this reflecting, translucent stuff, even though it has the poker chips and dices there. Truck seems very confused.
I don't remember the scene that the Mario Kart scene. I don't remember it.
Oh, okay.
Overall landscape.
Oh, okay. I missed. I remember that. I just didn't remember the.
Yeah, I didn't connect to Mario
Okay.
Kart either, but yeah.
Yeah.
Glad we clarified that.
Good. Next one was Ozymandias.
Ozymandias, yes.
Yes.
Nice name.
Yes. And other comments on it. I've written down very Minecraft ending. With all the blocks building and becoming transparent, making the construction. Don't know if it was like a castle or like a Taj Mahal inspired, but there was it looked like it from where I was sitting. Truck does not agree and has
I
no
have
idea.
some things to say about it, but I'm hoping that somebody else. I don't want to dominate the entire.
No. So let's just you and I. Just please go first.
Few comments about this. I like the star stuff that came from the end, but yeah.
I think the greetings were well done. Again,
You like
was a-
greetings parts,
yeah,
don't you?
it was the Minecraft style building, and then there was on the wall greetings.
Yeah, that was nice.
And I, of course, especially noticed the Adapt logo there. It was not the traditional one. It was the simplified one. It was nice that somebody had picked it up,
Truck.
or they had.
This is a demo that was created by not a first timer, but somebody that and a group that are continuing to make more demos. And I recognized it from having the conversation in the previous Compost Studio. So knowing that and looking at how far they've come from the previous productions, it's exciting to see how they I really liked.
Okay. I'm going to have a small informational message for the viewers that we have on the big screen, by the way. We are going to cut away from the big main screen in the main hall really soon because they have other stuff over there. We will, of course, continue. We're halfway through our demos. We'll do the rest. right here in the scene lounge. So if you want to keep on following this, walk over here. You know where we are, and when you're here, stay around for the Shader Showdown final, which is coming up after that.
We have really exciting Shader Showdown final. It's Exca versus No B. So continuing from the Thursdays. I'm really excited about
it. It is going to be something to watch.
Yeah.
So if you're in the main hall and you'd like to see something a little different, come on over and watch. It's going to be something. Maybe we should say that in Finnish.
Tulkaa katsomaan Shader Showdownia Skenelongeen. Se on mahtavaa. Kyllä, juuri näin.
So, good. So, thank you, main screen, for watching. Come over here, stay in touch, make demos, make firsties. We all love you, and if you're interested, come over and talk to us. And we'll just continue where we left off. So that was demo number 7, filler from the 90s.
Oh yeah, the White Load demo.
I have no group names here.
Yeah, that was the
I
White
think
Load.
it was the
Yeah.
White Load.
Yeah.
White Load.
Yep.
That's
I
a
think
party production also.
Yeah, and also kind of continuing their few past demos that they made.
I actually wrote down okay ID for the greetings part, so
Yeah,
so I'm afraid I stole deeper his idea here.
Yeah, well, I have written super greets.
Yeah.
They are very good making greetings. The group. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Anything-
it was a bit shorty, but nice demo.
Okay. Anything else on this one?
Again, I was not familiar that that Haxa could be used in such a way to make demos.
Oh yeah, they have this demo tool that is made on top of JS using Haxe and stuff. It's kind of advanced. It's really cool.
Yeah. So again, more languages and more ways to actually make demos. You don't necessarily have to pick the most famous one. If you're familiar with one already, you can start making demos in it.
And you can make your own, always.
But from
Yes.
the 90s, the beginning was very 90s. And there was the galaxy balls and the lines.
No aesthetics.
All right.
Yeah.
Then we had one I liked myself was the Scully party invitation.
Oh yeah, that was really nice.
Super chilly music.
Yeah, I like.
Yeah, Truck, you
music
had a
was
comment on the
really-
music.
No, I didn't have a comment on it. I really liked the demo, but I was wanting other people to comment.
Okay, let's then do them first, and then we come to you.
Yeah, I especially like the demo room with those nice effects and CRT monitor shader. It was nice.
Yeah, it's always nice to have this kind of scene and then a window to another scene within it. I like that effect a lot.
Yeah.
And then of course the kind of pixely look and the music. The music was very. It's not the usual one that you pick for the demo, but I liked it very much. Yeah.
Deeper.
And the greeting city. Whoa. And
There were 2 greetings parts.
oh.
Also in the Game Boy there.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yes. They embedded a Game Boy emulator in it. Wow.
Is it an actual emulator, or was it just a screen going?
I think we have to check.
If it was an actual Game Boy emulator, I would give extra points for that.
We'll have to check and see if there's a ROM within the executable, and if you replace it with a Game Boy ROM, if it plays something different.
Well, we have nothing else to do anyway, so let's go.
Good.
No, we have a shader showdown to watch instead.
True.
We can investigate this at home.
Good invitation anyway.
It was a lovely invitation. It did its job just right. All the info was there. It's clean. It's simple, and I indeed like that you have your expected platforms, your 64 Amiga PC, but then also put the Game Boy in there, just like this. Okay, there's more than those. Let's call them the 3 big ones. That was nice, and I was also like, okay, I kind of want to be there, but it's going to be a logistical nightmare for me. So, but then of course you guys live close to me. You should totally go.
Yes, some of us are closer than others, but
Really?
yeah, yes. So I would say if again, that's a place to go. Scrolly is here, and there will be probably more things similar to the scene lounge that are taking place at that party. And it is going to be another place where you can actually release things. So yeah, I think it's fantastic. It's a great invitation.
Good. Then Journey to Brett Boozemly. I forgot the title.
Brett Sembley.
Nice. Yes, because my spell check made something completely different out of it. Bread in Space.
You don't remember the first one from last year, do you?
It wasn't the first one the last year, it was the second one.
Yeah, I know.
The first one is actually released, I think, in Instancy. So it's a continuum.
I
and
remember it was
will
a
continue.
continuation, but I thought it was released here.
One was released here last year, but also there has been other Bread demos released in Instancy.
Oh, because at the end of this one it said "See you in part 3."
Yeah.
So I'm confused and I'm not able to count today.
Me neither.
Maybe the one from last year was a prequel.
Yeah.
Or maybe the Instancy ones were a prequel.
In the end, they were set for.
Or they did a reboot of the franchise.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they have 2 trilogies going on with the Bread. Who knows?
How Disney.
Yeah.
They were telling in the end that forgive us. I would say that.
It's funny, and it uses the kind of old effects in a innovative new way to make us laugh to ourselves. And I think that's a good one.
And
Good thing.
Fuck you, wait, cheaper.
70% party production, which is I always appreciate.
Yeah. So, but which 70%?
I don't think that. I think the.
I think from the beginning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. The explosion looked pre-calced and done already.
Yeah, I think the Bread model might be done beforehand. Yeah, it might be on the previous.
No, they did the 70%, the beginning 70%. As a
you
party
think
product,
that
and then
one?
they finished it.
Oh yeah, right. Oh, yeah.
Fuck.
Why not?
I like the fact that it is somebody that's actually creating something multiple times, and that it also it's well done enough that it sort of is that middle of the compo portion where you kind of can tell, okay, now we've got some of the earlier things out of the way. Now we're moving on to the next area, and then there's a threshold and a threshold and a threshold.
Yeah. One comment.
Sure.
I think the Bread stuff reminds me about the early Poop Rain stuff a lot. So yeah. Continue, and it's going to be awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So continuing we can, because next one was the next level. Number 10. Your feedback on that one, because I am not going to keep on reading my notes first.
I was a bit confused in the beginning. There's plus signs and Tetris blocks flying around, 3D Tetris. But then it became a bit more interesting and more.
Yeah. On this one,
content.
I had not really an idea that if it was going somewhere or if it had to go somewhere. It's like it looked a bit like randomly stitched together, and it's like, okay, because we had a soundtrack that's this long, so we need to fill this up.
I don't know. I like the blue humans in the box, and then the music was supporting the visuals.
Yeah,
all the
I
time.
think it was
Pretty nice.
fitting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't have the same impression as you did.
Well, that's why there are multiple people here.
Yeah, and that's good.
In the end, there was this pretty well executed cityscape, city
Yep.
but it could have been a bit shorter, I think.
Long is one of my comments, actually.
Yeah.
Did you like the greetings part?
I don't know.
I did. I thought it was a fascinating greetings part. It was more of a puzzle.
Yeah.
But I did like that one. I'm not 100% sure exactly who was greeted. I think I see 2 or 3 people. I'm going to have to watch that one again for the greetings.
Okay.
But it was long. I didn't feel it was long, but I thought that several of the productions, they seemed to have a slower pace to them. And I thought that this, because there was a slower pace still up till this point, I thought that it echoed quite well with the production. I also wondered if perhaps it was just me that was noting that, and maybe my timing was off.
Okay. Number 11.
Black, white, red. Satori style.
Yes.
It's actually my production
Yeah. A bit crazy music.
by Nosfe, yeah.
Yeah. And but nice digital distort effect, I think.
Thank you.
Earlier today, someone was asking me about differences in parties in different places, and I mentioned that you can, at Finnish parties, you can take some risks that you can't necessarily at other parties. And this is an example. They were asking me for some examples of that. This is one of the things that you can release here at Assembly or in Finland, whereas other parties, you might not get that chance. It is possible here to release something more artistic than perhaps other parties, which might be more technically oriented or more focusing on sync or sound.
Well,
Yeah, it's not a flyby, definitely.
that's exactly was going to hint into that, because there, if you look at the most of the demos, what you would expect if you go down at, looking at things I organize myself at Revision, you have like a lot of the PC demos are 4 to the floor beat and fly that thing here, and that's not what I'm seeing at
Marble
Assembly.
surfaces and
Yeah, that's
mirror.
not what I'm seeing at Assembly. So you do have an entirely different kind of creators, and also and people actually seem to enjoy it and appreciate it, because I'm as Truck said, if you would put this in at an other party, people would have no idea what to expect. So they were like, well, yeah, and so this is by default, because you do it here. There's context, and which helps. And now we give context to the world, so that next time they see a demo, then they know, oh yes, that's the idea. That's intended. This is something different. This is good. So that's my feedback on that. Next one, break even.
Yeah, it was really when this showed up, because I was like, oh, now we have more than one noise demo in the compo.
Yeah, I think it was like a music video style. Cool, very cool start. Beginning. I like the pyramid droid.
I've had this discussion here, I think actually with you, Truck, on sometimes less is more. And I think maybe here this could have applied a bit.
Yeah, pyramid droid is blasting all.
I fully I know, but it's again it's like sometimes like maybe the last 30 seconds or whatever. I know it's completely personal opinion, and people will not like me for this, but
The polished synchronization was good.
Yeah, the
with
sync
music.
was really
no, absolutely. It was like the total execution, nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, I agree
Maybe
with you that
yeah.
could have had a bit more content.
Yeah. Context, maybe.
I have
Content.
written here more content.
Yeah, I would say more context, less content.
I was missing the gorilla.
Truck.
Of all the productions, I think it was the one that could have benefited the most from being wider. It could have used the entire huge screen, and that would.
That's true. Yeah. Maybe we can have next year the widescreen combo where we could actually use the whole widescreen.
I was speaking with somebody earlier who indicated that that might be something that would be great to do. So perhaps you could talk to that person.
That might be great to do. Yeah, indeed.
You have some content.
I want somebody to make a vertical.
Yeah. If we,
Oh no, Darius too. Yeah, okay.
But hey,
we're,
please,
we're
people.
verging off into the
Yes,
wrong area.
we're like we over there now. We're like
yeah, I'm continuing it a bit.
yes.
If we have that widescreen combo next year, please prepare to make entries for it. It's really impressive to watch that in the hall, really.
Yeah.
So start now, get crazy.
Yes.
Yeah,
10 million pixels.
indeed.
A fellow approached me and he said, as I was coming over here, and he said, should I try to make a short film for it? And yes. I said, but yeah, do check first that the short film thing will allow you to use that whole space, and then also get the dimensions when the compo is announced. But yes, start now, start getting ideas. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but in case it does, start working on ideas now, because it would be amazing.
Yep, absolutely.
Folks at home, you have absolutely no idea how impressive that thing is.
It's basically the Finland's second largest screen.
Where's the largest?
I think it's the IMAX.
Okay, well, makes sense. So, Hibernate number 13.
Assembly logo. Yeah, but well done effects. In a Pyrotech demo, I appreciate they have moved to do more effect stuff. But there was a clear Pyrotech design, the cave, for example. About the effects, I really like the noise blobs or something. Bokeh depth of field. Nice animated characters, industrial scene. But I think they could have been moving a bit. Some static elements a bit too much. I
I
don't know.
like Pyrotech demo quite a bit. They have also this kind of more of this German flyby style, but also kind of bit of ASD style on it. But it's still unique. You know.
But he shouted behind us when we were sitting down. You're my favorite wannabe ASD.
Yeah.
And then there was the
And that was a
discussion-
compliment.
Yes, there
That was
a discussion-
absolutely a compliment.
Yes.
Yes.
Someone took it the wrong way, and we had to have that corrected. That is a compliment.
Absolutely. So no, it was. I really liked the overall thing. There was like the direction with the character. It had like kind of a storyline. It was going somewhere. Maybe my taste in demos is quite German because I live closer to them. I don't know, but I personally I like that one for those things. Next one. Or okay, good. Something that I don't deeper. You can say anything about the greetings on this one. So, but Chroma Space. It's number 14.
Yeah, greetings to everybody. But yeah, adapt.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed that it's a demo.
Yes, I have.
Yeah, it was a demo.
It was a demo.
Indeed.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was really pretty demo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if the stream survived all the particles. Because when I see particles everywhere, I go like, can the stream handle this? Because usually that's the first thing that dies then. So, yeah, yes.
Next to the big screen.
Yes. Oh, well, also, you make your demos for the people that are here. And sofa scening is perfectly fine if you can't make it. But demos are made for the big screen, for the hall, for the audio.
And then again, you can still watch them real time at your home when they are released, if the stream didn't survive the particles. Yeah.
How new a graphics card is going to be required to play that back?
Yeah, in Combo Base we have.
Depends of the resolution.
Yeah. In Combo Base we have NVIDIA RTX 2080.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But you were playing it.
Is that a good one?
it is a good one.
Okay, good. Just check because
The best.
And was it being played in full HD and combo base and then recorded?
Yes.
Yeah. So if you have a slightly lesser graphics card, such as I do, then I would run it not full HD, and it still should be full frame.
720p.
Okay.
so as you had something to do with this demo, Deeper, can you like how about creating it? Because it's like let's do something. Where does the idea come? When is there a toolkit? Are you willing to throw it out here?
Yeah, it was the 5th demo in a row at assembly. We just came from revision in Easter, and then this demo came from the outer space, I think. So there's a great music from Bass Cadet, and then we somehow got the visuals built around the music. I hope you can see it.
Do you usually do those like around the music, or do you have the visuals first?
Typically around the music.
Yeah, that's
We-
how
we-
I work too.
We have a dream.
Yeah.
Someday we will make a demo other way around. But
Yeah. Yeah, I like to have the music or audio first too. Yeah.
yeah, it's actually built on top of couple of pretty looking effects like the volumetric particle lightning, the chromatic distortions, and then we make a kind of like a story of a triangle ship which wants to get somewhere.
And when do you declare that it's finished, is good enough to release? What's your cutoff point? Dangerous question.
Yeah.
I don't know, because this demo was pretty done on Tuesday this week already. So we were just polishing. And then there was the old school demo.
Yeah.
Actually, it's not so easy to do similar things on the old school platform. But trying to get there. But this demo, I think it's not the usual adapt style. I mean, it has a bit more design, I think. Yeah.
But I think it's still like, in a good way, you can recognize it.
Yeah.
It is a adapt demo. It's still like effect based in a good way. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Do we want to pick favorites from the compo?
We have still some demos to go over.
Yes.
No favorites.
You won't. Okay, no. So I think for me that's it. You guys, thanks a lot. Rimina, Deeper, Truck.
Come to the Scene Lounge.
yes.
Watch the Shader Showdown finals. It's going to be amazing.
Yes.
You need to see it.
Yes.
It's
I was going to
be
give you
fun.
the last word, but you took it, you rascal.
I did. I just wanted to make absolutely sure people come to watch the Shader Showdown finals.
I have my pixel shaders for the shader.
You do.
Ready.
Yes. All right. So,
Let's see how Visu and Nobi do.
Ubida. Okay, so
next
for the
time.
Scene Lounge and this segment, we're gonna call it a day or an evening. Don't go anywhere. There is Shader Showdown coming. There's lots of stuff going. Assembly is still going, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.